Hello students, so we are continuing with our chapter mensuration class 9. So we are coming to another topic of that particular chapter. Here we will deal with the perimeter and area of a quadrilateral. In the previous videos and the previous exercise we were studying about the triangle, perimeter and area of the triangle. So we will study about the perimeter and area of a quadrilateral. So first of all we start with rectangle. Okay, so the figure like this. Okay, this is called a rectangle. So here the angles are 90 degree. Fine. This side is called length and this side is called breadth. This side is always equal to this side and this side breadth is always equal to, means opposite sides are equal. So if we talk about the perimeter, so perimeter means perimeter is the boundary. Okay, total length of the boundary. So the perimeter will be 2 into length plus breadth. Okay, this is the perimeter. And if we come to the area, okay, so whenever we are dealing with the area, so area will be length into breadth. Okay, this is the area of a, means this is the area of a rectangle. If suppose we are coming to the square, okay, so the figure of square, if we are having the figure such as like this, okay, we are having figure such as like this. All sides are a, means length of all the sides are equal. Okay, whenever we are dealing with the square, okay, so the perimeter of the square, that will be 4a, means a plus a plus a plus a, that will be 4a, and area we will take, then that will be a square, means a into a, that is called a square, or you can tell side into side or side square. Clear with this? So now we are coming to that parallelogram. For this particular parallelogram, what we need to do for finding the area and that all the thing. So parallelogram is a figure like this. Okay, this type of figure is called parallelogram. Before going to deal with the means, before telling you the formula of this, if suppose whatever, means parallelogram means the side is this. If suppose we have taken this side is equals to L or B, this side we have taken L. So in parallelogram, opposite sides are equal and parallel. Okay, whenever we need to find the area of this particular parallelogram, so we need to draw one height. Okay, we need to get the height. Okay, we will draw one perpendicular, that will be height will be h. And if you are talking about the perimeter, then whatever is given the naming, it will be the means sum of all the sides. Okay, and you can also tell the 2 into L plus B also. But when we are talking about the area will be base into height. Okay, whatever is the base, this particular is the base and this is the height. Base is, means height is always drawn perpendicular to the base. Okay, further you can means derive it like this also. Okay, means you can construct one height from here. Okay, one line perpendicular to this particular. Clear with this? You can draw this perpendicular. Okay, this will be height, then you can consider this as height h2 or anything else. So like this you have to, means get the formula for this, all the rectangular figures or rectilinear figures, whatever you can tell. Or further you can tell the quadrilateral also. Now we are coming to rhombus. Rhombus is the figure, it is the figure which is similar to square but the angles are not equal. Okay, it is similar to the square, means it is similar to square, means all the sides are equal. Fine, but the thing is that angles are not 90 degree. This particular angle is not 90 degree. So in this particular, whenever you are finding the perimeter, then 4a area, then it will be half into d1 into d2. Okay, d1 and d2. What is d1 and d2? d1 and d2 are the diagonals. Okay, half into product of diagonal. If suppose this is d1, then this will be d2. From here to here d2 and here to here d1. So these were the things. Now we are coming to the trapezium. For trapezium, you know the property of the trapezium also. Trapezium is the figure in which one of the pair of sides are parallel. Okay, so this side is parallel to this side, particular side. So if we are taking this base 1, this we are taking as base 2. Okay, so we will draw one height over here, that will be h. So one means here also, if you are talking about the perimeter, then whatever is the naming given, you can add that all the side, base 1 plus base 2 plus a1 a2, whatever it is given, you will add that all. if we are talking about the area, okay, half into base 1 plus base 2 into, okay, base 1 plus base 2 is multiplied with height. This particular will be the area of this figure. Okay, now means these were the the regular figures which we are using permanently. If we get any of the irregular figure, fine with this. Irregular figure means the figure which is like this. Okay, it is not a parallelogram, it is not a rectangle nor a rhombus, nothing else. Okay, so it is a irregular quadrilateral, or you can tell that we are not having that from the general figures. Clear with this? So here, if we find the perimeter, then just the sum of the boundaries, whatever it is given, a plus b plus c. If a, b, c, d it is given, so just for perimeter, what you will do, ab plus bc plus cd plus da. This will be the parameter. So if it is not given, then it is given like this, then so finding the area for two things are there. If we are having this particular one diagonal, okay, if we are having the length of one diagonal and we will draw perpendicular from this, okay, let this be h1, let this be h2. So when we will find the area of this, so we can tell that half into means half into what means we have converted this into triangles. Okay, this is a triangle, this is a triangle, two figure of a triangle. So just we are applying the formula for the triangle. Half into what is the formula? Means this we will take common, half into base into height. What is the base? Base we will take as AC. Okay, or AC can be replaced as diagonal D. Clear with this? Into sum of the heights. Okay, h1 plus h2. Here D denotes the diagonal. Clear with this now? So this particular figure we can deal with in this particular order, or suppose in this particular figure we don't have height. Instead of height we are having diagonals. Okay, both the diagonals we are having. Okay, so in that case, if this particular is d1 diagonal and this particular is d2 diagonal, so half into product of diagonals we can write d1 into d2. This particular will be the area of this given figure. So now we will proceed to our exercise question. So coming to the exercise question, so we are starting with the exercise 16.2. So let's start with question number 2. In this particular, what it is saying, find the area of quadrilateral field ABCD whose side is given side AB. Okay, AB it is given 40 meter, BC it is given 28 meter, CD it is given 15 meter, AD it is given 9 meter. Okay, these are the things which is given in this particular question. So one of the more thing, it is given angle A that is equals to 90 degree. Fine. So ABCD is the quadrilateral. So we are making one ABCD. Okay, let this be A. Clear with this? So this we have taken as A. So AB it is given 40. So this point marking as B, this is given 40. BC it is given 28 and CD it is given 15. So AD it is given 9. Okay, AD it is 9. We are taking approx value. Okay, clear with this? So we are taking an approx. So this particular type of figure, it is not given when these two are not parallel over here. It is not given over here. So the thing is that how to calculate in this particular figure. So this is D and this is C. And once more we are completing that. What are the data given over here? This is 9 meter, this is 15 meter, and this particular is 28 meter. Okay, clear with this? So these are the things which is given in this particular question. So first of all, how to proceed with this particular question? Whenever we are having this type of question, so how we will solve this type of question? So in order to do that, okay, so if you are willing, then we means for drawing this, means getting the area of this particular figure, we can do one thing, that we can join the diagonals. Okay, we can join this particular diagonal. Okay, and we will find the length of this particular diagonal. So how to find the length of this particular diagonal? Okay, this particular angle, it is given 90 degree over here. Okay, in the question itself it was given. So we are finding the length of dB. Okay, so the square of dB, dB square or BD square, that will be better. BD square means what we are doing, we are applying Pythagoras theorem over here. AD square plus AB square. So BD square, that is equals to, what is AD? AD it is given 9. So 9 square plus 40 square. BD square it is given 81 plus 40 square, then 1600. Okay, then BD square, that is equals to 1681. So BD we can write that is equals to 41. Okay, so we have got the length of this particular, that is 41. Okay, 41 over here. So one of the diagonal we have got, and the next thing what we need to do over here, if it is possible then we can find the other diagonal, and not possible then we will find the respected height. From here we will find the height. Okay, like this we will find the heights. Okay, when we will find these heights, then means we can get the answer over here. Clear with this? So let's see how to find the height over here. So in this particular question, it is quite not possible to find the height, means in the earlier stage, because we are having insufficient data over here. So in spite of finding this particular height, we will use Heron's formula over here. Okay, Heron's formula we have studied in the previous videos when we were dealing with the triangle. So applying the Heron's formula, we will find the area of means DBC. Okay, in triangle DBC. So first of all, S is called perimeter, semi-perimeter of that. Okay, so for semi-perimeter we will add all the sides and divide it by 2. So whatever what we will get over here. Okay, so when we are adding this with and dividing it by 2, so 41 plus 15, that will be equals to 56. 56 plus 28. Okay, so we will have 84 by 2 over here. So when we will divide, then we will have 42. So 42 will be the value over here, means this is the value of S over here. Okay, so after when we have got the value of S, so what we can do over here, we can find the area. Okay, area, that is equals to, what is the area over here? You can see that the formula for the area was root over S minus of A, S minus of B, or S minus of C. So A, B, C, you can consider this as A, this as B, or this as C. These are the namings only. Okay, so what is S? S is 42. Okay, then 42 minus of 41, 42 minus of 28, 42 minus 50. So these are the things over here. So we can write 42 into 1 into 1, we will subtract this particular 28 from this particular. So we will have 14 over here, and similarly when we will subtract this, so we will have 27 over here. Okay, so these are the data over here, means we have got these things or these particular values over here. So further, in order to find the solution, we can split it like this: 2 into 3. 7 is multiplied with 6, then 6 2 and 3 it will be 7 6. When we are multiplying 7 with 6, then we are getting 42. So 7 is multiplied with 2 and 3. We have split it in this particular order: 2 into 7 into, here we can write 3 into 3 into 3. Okay, the pairs we are taking out from here. Okay, so when we are taking the pair, then 1 7 will come, 1 2 will come, 1 3 will come, again this combined 1 3 will come. So when we are finding the area, so these particular values we have got. So what we are going to do, we are just what we will do, we will just multiply with this all. Okay, so 7 is multiplied with 2 is multiplied with 9. Okay, so directly we can write 14 is multiplied with 9. So when 14 is multiplied with a 9, then 126. So the values are given in meter, then meter square we are writing. Okay, meter square, 126 meter square, we have got the value of this particular triangle. Okay, triangle this, and here it is a right angle triangle it is given. So for finding the area of, okay, in triangle ABD, area equals to half into base into height. So we are taking half into base, we are taking as 40, height it is given 9 then, okay. So 20 we will have, so we will have 180 meter square. So when we are adding, okay, total area, we are dealing with total area. Total area that will be equals to the area of, or you can tell that area of quadrilateral equals to area of ABCD. Okay, so we need to add this 180 plus 126. So when we will add this, so we will have 306 meter square. So this particular is the solution. So in some of the cases you will not be able to find the height. There you can use Heron's formula. If any of the angle is given, one of the angle is given 90 degrees, then directly you can find the height, and in that particular order also you can solve this particular question. So students, now we are coming to question number 7, bit A. In this particular question it is given that we are having one rectangular field of a dimension 50 meter and 35 meter, and two paths are crossing in this particular order, okay, means two paths are crossing. So what we have to do, the width of each path is, we have to find the area of the path or area of the shaded region. These are the shaded regions, okay. So the area of the path we need to find, or the shaded region, whatever you tell, both are same. So this particular we need to find, and the width of the path it is given 5 meter, okay. This side also it is 5 meter, this particular width I am talking on. So first of all, how to solve this particular question? So you can do, if you are having confusion, then you can, what you can do, you can shift this particular 2 over here, and you will reduce the length and breadth. You will subtract this, you will bring this 2 over here, and you will take this one this side. So further you can, means what change you can make in the figure, that I am telling. You can draw the path over here like this, okay. So if it is this length is 50, then 50 is subtracted with 5, then this particular length will be 45, okay. And this particular length is 35, then 5 is subtracted from here, then this will be 30, okay. Clear with this? And after finding the area, this area you will subtract and complete area. So that difference also you can find. So this figure can be made, means normalized or made this easy. To make this easy, we can draw the figure like this, if the area of the shaded region is to be found. Further you can do that this particular length is 50, this is width is 5. So 50 into 5, this you can do, and this you can do 30 into 5, okay. 50 into 5, directly 250, 30 into 5, 150, okay. 150 plus 250, 400, answer will come. So let's see how to solve this particular question. So first of all, what we will do, we will find the area of path, okay, area of path. So area of path, two paths are, one from this side and one from this side. So area of path 1, let this be path 1, okay, this be path 1, okay. So area of path 1, that we can write it like this, length into breadth, because it is a rectangular shape, so we can find it by length into breadth. So 35 is multiplied with 5, okay. So when we are multiplying 35 with 5, so whatever is the solution will come, that will be the path. So 175, okay, 175 175 meter square. So area of path 2, okay, this is path 2, okay, or like this, path 2. So we have marked that this is a path 2. So again, length into breadth, whatever is the length is equals to 50 into 5. 50 into 5, how much we will get? 50 is multiplied with 5. So when 50 is multiplied with 5, then 250 we are getting, okay. So this particular we have got. What is this? 250 meter square, okay. This is the length of the path. But one more thing is that in between this figure, you can see this figure, I am making that once more, okay. while taking this path, this particular region is coming, while going in this path, this particular region is coming. So this particular region area has been taken twice, okay, once in this one and once in this one. So this is the common, so we need to subtract that one, okay. So for final, okay, area of the said region or area of the path, that is equals to, okay, area of path 1, area of path 1 plus path 2, okay, subtracted with area of common path. So what is common path? So the dimension of the common path will be 5 cross 5, okay. So area of the common path, that will be this common path area, okay, area of the common path, that will be 25 meter square. So just we need to do that, 175 plus 250 minus 25. So when we will calculate, then we will get 400 meter square. So this particular is the, sorry, in this particular order you have to solve this particular question. Coming to the next question, question number 9. So in question number 9, so what it is given, the shaded region, what we have drawn, this is the shaded region. The shaded region of the given diagram represent the lawn in the front of a house. So three sides of the lawn, there are the flower beds of 2 meters. So this particular width is 2 meter given, and these are the three sides, first side, second side and third side. So the width of this particular is 2 meter, okay. So you can see that this is 2 meter given. Clear with this? Or directly you can write 2 over here. So this is the given data over here. So first of all, what we need to do, we need to find the length and the breadth. So this particular length we have to find, the length from here to here, this is the length, okay, and this particular from here to here, it is the breadth, okay, or width you can tell. So for length, for finding the length of lawn, so the complete length, that is what, 30. 30 from this side we are subtracting 2 and this side we are subtracting 2. So we can write that the 30 meter is subtracted by 4, that is equals to 26 meter. This is the length of the lawn, okay. Further, this is the first thing which we means that the length of the lawn. So breadth we need to find. So breadth of lawn, that is equals to 12 minus of 2. This particular is complete is 12 and 2 we are subtracting, this particular 2 we are subtracting, okay. So that is equals to what, 10 meter. So we are having just a simple calculation, we need to subtract and that all. So we have got the length and breadth of the lawn. So further, what is the thing, find the area of the flower bed. So these are the part where the flowers are being planted, these are the called flower beds. Fine with this? So these are the flower beds. So first of all, we need to find the area of the flower bed. In order to find the area of the flower bed, so first of all, what we are doing, we are taking this particular length, okay. So I am erasing the things what I have drawn over here, okay. So we will find this area. So this is the thickness of this is 2 and this is 30, it is given over here, okay. So this again we have to find the area of this. So this is the length of this particular is what, 10, as we have found the breadth over here, and the length of this particular is also what, 10 over here, okay. And the thickness is what, this is the 2, the thickness is what, 2. Clear with it? So in order to find the area of this flower bed, okay, so we can write it this part 1, okay, part 1 or part 2, here a part 3, okay. So we have marked this like part 1, part 2 and part 3, okay. If you don't want to do it, so then what you can do, you can find the total area and you can subtract this particular, okay, that is also the thing. So both the method I will tell you, okay. So area of flower bed, that is equals to area of part 1 plus 2 plus 3, okay. We are adding the area of part 1 plus part 2 plus part 3. So part 1 area, that is equals to 30 into 2 plus part 2 area 10 into 2 plus that part 3 10 into 2. Okay, so 60 plus 20 plus 20, so 100 meter square. This is, you can tell that this is the shortcut method to solve this particular question. So if we are coming to the direct form, so in that particular, what we will do, we will find the area, complete area, total area of field. It is written over total area of house. Okay, that is equals to length into breadth. What is the length? Actual length, it is given 30, and what is the actual breadth? That is given 12. So 360 meter square. This is the length and breadth. Okay, this is the area, total area. Now we will do find what? Area of lawn. Area of lawn. So we have subtracted the, so we have got length and breadth over here. So that is be 26 is multiplied with 10. So 260 meter square. Now area of flower bed, that is equals to, means total means area of house minus area of lawn. Okay, so when we will subtract that two, so we can write it like this: 360 minus 260. So we are having 100 meter square. So this is the solution. So whatever this method or that method, whatever method you like, you can solve in that particular way. So you complete up to question number 10. Okay, similarly you have to do all the question, and also do not forget to solve the examples. So complete up to question number 10, and after that we will proceed with the next video. Okay, thank you.